Okay, so Yoshi.
I'm so glad they finally announced Yoshi. I was so like in suspense.
Okay, if I'm the only one find it weird that their excuse for not showing Yoshi was there's a big change. He stands upright now.
Well, he's probably gonna be faster and whatnot. It's probably not just a visual thing, but it's probably gonna. I think they said it affects how he plays. Like he's gonna be faster.
I hope it affects how he plays because just from a visual standpoint, I liked his hunched over version in like Melee a lot better. I thought he was really cute in the original. I think he's always really cute, but you know.
But like Bowser, like used to like crouch over. Now he stands upright and he's more powerful.
I don't know, but I like aesthetically, I liked the hunched over Bowser better.
Yeah, the standing up straight Bowser looks really awkward if you ask me.
I mean, like
Yoshi looks pretty good standing up.
Yeah. So one thing I'm kind of not liking about these returning characters that I feel they have to do is I feel they're changing a lot of them, like Oliver and like all the transformations, just to like accommodate with the 3DS's less power. Like, you know, like Oliver can only have 3 Pikmin now, and dedede can only throw Gordos. Basically, they can't spawn that many like creatures that like be on the battlefield anymore.
I'm okay with that. Well, like no, because throwing Gordos instead of Waddle Dees doesn't affect the amount of like characters on the screen at any given time.
It does, because when you throw Waddle Dees, they walk around the stage.
Oh.
So now he just throws
throwing
Gordos.
Only Gordos is better anyway, because Gordos do damage and Waddle Dees just sort of like walk around awkwardly.
Just did nothing. I thought they weren't gonna use Waddle Dees because Waddle Dee was gonna be a character.
No, they're just changing the moveset so the 3DS can handle it. Like
I don't even think it's so the 3DS can handle it. I think it's so they can do even more. Like now they can do the 60 frames per second thing because now they don't got to worry about like 8 Pikmin on the screen and 3 Waddle Dees walking around. Now that it's like I don't think they're like cutting it down. I just think they're making it more efficient.
Yeah, that's true, and they do seem more. These characters do seem a lot more fun to play with now with their changes.
I thought Olimar's changes were good. I'm so glad his recovery is like actually good.
And I'm glad Pit was nerfed because like
me too.
A lot of people think he's powered up, but
like his attacks are stronger and he has like all the new moves from Uprising and stuff. But I'm just so glad they took away the glide because now he can still fly like Kirby and stuff. It's just he can't fly infinitely, which was so unfair.
New Final Smash, no Palutena. What does that mean?
That's exactly what I thought. I was like,
means.
well, now it's not Palutena, so maybe she could be a playable character.
We've seen art with her as a playable character. Like it may be fake, but I highly doubt it. When Samus' Zero Lace was shown not to turn into Zero Samus in these like.
What happened to Zero Suit Samus? You say? Well, unfortunately, she's not going to participate in this iteration of Smash Brothers. Nah, I'm only kidding.
I thought that was really good, and she looks great now. Like her hair looks a lot more realistic. It's not. Oh my gosh! I mean, like her hair is not like yellow and like awkwardly shaped anymore. It's like her hair is a lot more like natural flow and color. Like she looks really good, and like those boots though.
Yeah. Those what?
Her boots.
Oh yeah,
Is that her? Is her jet boots her new down B, or is that her up B?
That's her up B. Now she can do like a jet kick thingy, and she like
shoots
into the air, like Squirtle's waterfall.
Oh, true. Pardon? What?
It's different from like other Metroid games, but other ammo is actually pretty good.
Well, because her original recovery was so bad that she shot her little whip thing, and it had such a bad reach.
No one uses the whip in the games anyways.
Yeah. But I'm glad she's her own character now, because I hated playing as Samus, but I love playing as Zero Suit Samus. So now I can just play as Zero Suit Samus. It's a huge shame, though, that they've gotten rid of transformations. Once again, I think it's because of the 3DS limitation. But, like, I kind of thought that was a cool, unique idea. And I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about them getting rid of Sheik and making her her own character.
I'm really glad that Samus and Zero Suit Samus
that
separate,
I agree with.
But I think Zelda and Sheik doesn't make a huge difference because already on the select screen you could explicitly choose between them, and like you could just stay as one for the whole game, like whether you used the Final Smash or not. The only thing was you were missing a down B attack, and like occasionally I would accidentally hit down B and transform.
Yeah, and like as I said before in a previous NSBD, I'd never used Zelda. So now I'm getting Zelda even less. Now
I like Zelda. Like I use Zelda more than I used Zelda and Sheik, but I think I was better at Zelda because her attacks were actually pretty powerful. I hope they buffed up some of Sheik's attacks. I saw they gave her different ones, so hopefully now she could fight a little better on her own.
I forget, what's her new down special again?
I don't remember. Oh, she had the grenade, right?
Oh, true. I don't
know. No, they replaced her needles with the grenade.
Oh, so what's her down? Do we know? Did they tell us her down special?
Yeah, but no one remembers what it was.
Yeah, no one remembers. I don't remember.
We were all just too busy talking about the Phantom.
I love that Phantom thing. It's cool how they're bringing...
It was really cool.
My favorite thing about Spirit Tracks was using those Phantoms, and I'm glad they're putting that into her moveset. Kirby's new
Final Smash?
That makes sense.
Oh, that was so cute. I loved it.
I honestly didn't like it because I thought Kirby's original Final Smash was pretty unique. I like unique Final Smashes, and this one doesn't look as unique.
Oh, that's true, because Kirby's new Final Smash just kind of looks like Ike's, where it drags you up, and then it slashes you a bunch of times, and then you die. But the pot thing, the cooking pot Smash was pretty unique.
To be fair, Luigi's new Final Smash seems like it's gonna be similar to Kirby's old Final Smash.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't suck.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about Mega, though. Is that his Final Smash?
No, that's when he... That's when he gets the max damage from, because basically he gets more powerful as he takes damage. When he maxes out, he turns into Mega Lucario, where he's incredibly powerful.
Do you think that's how Charizard will work too?
No, Charizard's is a Final Smash probably.
Well, now that they're not doing transforming characters, it seems like they could be doing more transformation Final Smashes, like Wario and Bowser, and not now Little Mac they announced.
That's
maybe the Mega Evolution for the final thing, final Smash.
It says it makes him extremely powerful.
No, it said that when he's Mega Lucario, his attacks are always at max power.
Oh yeah, so actually Mega Lucario is probably his final Smash.
Which brings to another thing. They showed that don't be careful when you're overdoing the max power, and showed up being flew.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't apply to Mega Lucario.
It probably
looks
won't.
Wario Man on his bike. If you're on Wario Man mode.
Yeah.
Mega Man's new Final Smash seems really similar to Pokemon Trainers.
I was just really glad that they finally gave a nod to the Battle Network series, because no one cares about that one except me.
I never played Mega Man.
What's a Mega Man?
Mega Man Battle Network was like a spin-off. It was different from the conventional side-scrolling Mega Man, but it was the first one I played, and so everyone sort of I guess regular Mega Man fans will push it aside because it was a spin-off, but that was the first one that I knew, so to see it in the Final Smash kind of made me happy.
Mega Man 2 was boss, and I'm really glad they're using a lot of his powers from it, like the Leaf Shield and Metal Blade that you get from the bosses.
They're using it from so many Mega Man games. There was one that was from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, they said the charge shot was from Mega Man 4, but that's from every Mega Man game.
That's the first game, Mega Man. That's his signature thing.
Can I just say Rosalina's Final Smash is kind of dumb?
What was it again?
It
was the Power Star, right?
Yeah.
She summons the big star and it shoots out little stars that bounce off of the stage and hit people.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, especially on a complicated stage, maybe Palutana's Temple, with a lot of platforms and areas for the stars to bounce off of.
Little Mac's Final Smash just seems like Giga Bowser, but
they went so far as to keep the same name.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Giga Mac, you could at least call it Mega Mac. I mean, that
Mega Mac. That's an alliteration.
They should call it Big Mac.
I was about to say that. Europe.
That would be so good.
Wireframe Mac seems so cool, though.
I want to see Wireframe Giga Mac. That's what I want.
Yeah, that would look sick.
Okay, so how about the Villager? Honestly, let me talk about the Villager first. These guys, they don't care. I think they just let's make the most random character ever.
I like that.
What's good attack for the Villager? Grow a tree and drop it on somebody.
Okay, the tree attack seems really useless.
No, it seems useful because if someone's on a lower territory than you, you can still damage them without going near them.
But it's such a slow attack. Oh look, it's so obvious that they need to take 5 minutes to plant the tree and water it, and then meticulously cut it down. And by then you're already behind him, punching him off the stage.
Yeah, why am I going to be sitting under this dangerous tree when I can be behind him while he's cutting a tree?
And it's not even an invisible attack that just takes a little bit to charge up. It's this blatantly obvious tree right in the middle of the stage that you can clearly see and avoid because it's so slow.
Yeah. And what if it's on Final Destination? How you can't even use it on Final Destination?
Hold on, and while we're talking, you said it's cool if they're on a lower platform, but he has the bowling ball drop.
Yeah, but I probably won't have as much of a range. I'll probably like disappear mid-air or something.
I guess, I don't know.
Okay, if you offer me a tree or a bowling ball to hit somebody with, I'm gonna hit them with a bowling ball.
I'd hit them with a tree. Trees are way bigger.
Yeah, trees are a lot bigger.
You dodge a tree.
You can dodge a bowling ball too.
If you dodge a bowling ball, you can dodge a tree.
Alright.
So I didn't really.
I like his final smash though.
Yeah.
House blows it up.
That's so funny.
It's
that's what I want to do in the game. Like the guy builds me this huge house that I don't want because you can't deny like renovations, and then next thing you know, you just owe him even more money.
I just find it funny. Like if you're using the final smash, everyone else will be like, "Oh God, he's building a house! Everyone run!"
It's a good reaction character.
Yeah.
It seems funny. I didn't really pay much attention to Wii Fit Trainer, but she can. We were saying earlier that she can power herself up.
Yoga energy to make a sun ball and shoot it at.
Sun Salutation. I just remember it. It was a cool name. I remember that.
Yeah.
And like I guess it's like Samus's charge beam or Lucario's aura sphere. It's just an attack that like she charges up that big like sun ball thing, and then once it's fully charged you can like save it and she'll flash like Sheik or anyone with those charge attacks, and then boom, and then you got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played Wii Fit, but I don't think that's in Wii Fit.
Me neither. That's
they're
definitely
being
not
creative, okay?
Yeah, I think it's really cool that they're doing like I'm surprised that like Wii Fit Trainer now like appears a more realistic character for Super Smash Brothers than the Villager. Like they've done so many unique things with her attacks or his attacks.
I really like they're implementing like a game about fitness into a fighting game. It just
That's really funny.
Yeah.
I like that they have the male Fit Trainer. I think that's cool, but can there be a female Villager? Like
maybe not.
I'd play the female Villager.
There's different genders for each character. Female Mario.
Maybe like maybe a female Pokemon trainer. Oh wait, that's right. Back to Rosalina, she seems like a really, really hard character to control, like, with her splitting up her Luma. It'd be kind of confusing to, like, control both at the same time.
Well, it looked like, whenever Rosalina attacks, Luma just does, like, the same attack, but I think it would be confusing, too. It's like when you get the double cherry in Mario, it's like you're doing the same thing, but it's hard to keep track of which one went where.
But that's
like,
easy.
in the Direct, it showed, like, Donkey Kong just coming up behind her and just, like, grabbing her and diving off the stage.
And then Luma saves her.
Luma knows.
Actually, no. DK just jumps off the thing with Rosalina.
Yeah, Diddy Kong then killed Luma. I think everything about Rosalina they showed was just getting beat up.
To be fair, in her introduction trailer, they showed her being incredibly powerful. So I think there's potential with her. It's just going to be hard to master. So custom movesets. It kind of seems like an okay idea. I probably won't.
I feel like it'll get.
I'm not gonna do it.
I might experiment with it, but then get bored of it.
Well, it's like
it might
you
just
can't.
add like an element to like the attack, like ice punch freezes them, or like fire to the punch, or like.
Well, no, because we noticed with Mario's fireballs, you saw he could throw like little quick ones or that huge slow one. So I think you can choose between whether you want the attack to be fast or powerful.
Yeah.
But like I'm not gonna use it because they say you can't use it in the online, and so if I want to get used to a character's moveset so I could do good on the For Glory and stuff and get a good rank, I don't want to get used to my custom moveset and then all of a sudden not be able to use it, you know?
Right. See how like advanced the whole system is, because they didn't show enough of it, so I don't know how in depth it's going to be. It was just minor stuff to it, or if you can just like totally customize the entire character.
Yeah, because I remember seeing when Kirby did his B, like the sucking attack, all of a sudden someone like froze in front of him instead of getting sucked in.
Oh man, I'd use the sucking thing. That's a lot more fun.
Why? Because you suck?
Shut up! You're not funny. That's awful.
I thought it was funny.
No, but also because that's my favorite thing about Kirby, just stealing people's powers.
Alright, well, like, I mean, the second I saw it, I saw them running around and I saw the little, like, colorful things, like the boot and the wing, and I instantly said, I was like, that reminds me of City Trial from Kirby Air Ride, and then they straight up mentioned it and showed it.
To be fair, it is by the same developer, so that would
No, I think that's really cool. Like, I really liked City Trial and Kirby Air Ride, and, like, I thought it was a really unique game aspect that, like, I mean, that's a pretty underrated game, Kirby Air Ride, so now that they're bringing, like, that same feature, it's exciting.
So with Smash Run, I mean, it looks kind of like, I like the idea of it. but I feel like if it's a replacement for Subspace Emissary, I might be a little disappointed at the lack of story.
They confirmed that there's no Subspace Emissary, so this is the best we got. Having enemies from other Nintendo games makes it more fun for me to play.
Yeah,
I thought that was really cool.
Enemies out of like nothing in Subspace Emissary, like what? This present dropping thing, this cloud, I mean...
Yeah.
It's like...
I don't know, I thought it was cool that they were, like, designing their own enemies, and so it's cool that now in Smash Run, you'll see, like, enemies that you recognize, like Chandelier and Tack, but then also enemies from, like, that they had made, because I thought they had some creative enemy ideas.
But yeah,
I also like the idea of, like, how good you do with the running part, and you get the items and stuff, will determine how good you are in, like, the battle.
I don't know about you guys, but this Smash Run is going to be like the only thing I play when I get the 3DS version. It just seems so much fun.
I play that a lot, yeah.
It's 3DS only?
Yeah, it's only 3DS. It kind of sucks how Pokemon Trainer's gone. Poor Ivysaur and Squirtle.
Well, yeah, because the instant that, like, they said no more transformations, I thought of Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, I'm like, bye, Pokemon Trainer.
But then Charizard came back, and I was super excited because Charizard looks great. Like that game, the HD was kind to Charizard.
I never used Squirtle or Ivysaur. Well, I did a few times, but
really?
Ivysaur was my favorite, but that's just because I'm a sucker for grass Pokemon.
Also, I personally hate slow characters. I kind of never use... I use Squirtle and Ivysaur way more than Charizard. I kind of hate
Ivysaur was slower than Charizard.
No, Charizard was the slowest.
Was the most powerful.
Well, he wasn't slow when you used his, like, flying dash move, or, like, when you double tap.
Yeah. But, yeah, I guess that's true. Like, I don't know, I just never liked Charizard. I'm kind of indifferent to, him
well, now that he's alone, I hope they, like, because there was sort of a balance. It was like Squirtle was quick and small, and Charizard was slow and powerful, and Ivysaur was kind of in the middle. I'm hoping that Charizard is now a little more balanced.
Yeah, perhaps. I wonder what they're gonna do with this new down B.
Yeah.
Maybe like Dragon Tail or something. He like swings and like whips them with their tail and knocks them
That'd
back.
be cool.
Maybe it's a Mega Evolve button.
No, that's his final smash.
That seems a little too easy.
Mega Charizard is pretty neat. And yeah.
Do you think they'll have Charizard Y? They only showed X.
No, I don't think they're gonna have Charizard Y because it pretty much looks like.
It's funny though because Charizard X is so popular, like because he looks cool. He's like black and he's got the blue flames and stuff. He's got Dragon type, which is new and interesting. But Charizard Y is so much more popular in the metagame.
Yeah, Charizard Y is better, but Charizard X is cooler. And I think for Smash Bros they go for cool over better.
Yeah, well because it's not Pokemon competitive, so they're just gonna go with the one that we like better, and they can do what they want with his strength.
Exactly. It's kind of a shame how Mewtwo probably isn't coming back, but we don't need like 5 Pokemon characters.
Well, in the scene where Charizard was charging at Mario and Link and the other brawlers, or whatever we're calling them now, and you saw like that water sort of in the shadows, I thought it was like a psychic attack at first, and I was really sad. I was like, is that Mewtwo? But then all of a sudden, like I realized it's water, and I was like, it's Greninja. It's gonna happen.
I can't.
It was like Lucario and his Aura Sphere. I thought he was gonna pop up and then Madelyn Lucario was gonna own Charizard.
No, I'm pretty sure. I was pretty sure that'd be a new character though, because it was kind of similar to the Rosalina trailer, where you see people fighting, then something building up, and then bam, new character. So I'm like, and then I wasn't sure what Pokemon it was, and I was surprised when Greninja made a splash.
So Madelyn, since you hate ninjas, how do you feel about Greninja?
I mean, I'm okay with some. Like, I mean, I've been, like, trying to breed a Froakie for competitive, and I'm gonna name it Samurai, and it's gonna be great. But, I mean, like, you know, it's a Pokemon, so I have to be okay with it, right? No, but... I mean, he's alright, I guess. If he could just stay as Froakie, that'd be cool.
Yeah, Froakie. Yeah, I'm gonna play as Froakie.
To be honest...
Hey, they had Squirtle.
Yeah. But no, but...
The set.
Yeah. To be honest, I was pretty sure that an X and Y Pokemon was coming, and I was thinking, what the hell, which X and Y Pokemon would be good? Then I thought, you know what?
Greninja.
Yeah, Greninja, like, out of all the X and Y Pokemon, Greninja definitely has the best physique and the popularity to be a character, so I wasn't too surprised like most people that Greninja was in, because out of any X and Y Pokemon, if they're going to include a new Pokemon newcomer, it would have been Greninja.
Yeah.
I was shocked, but it made sense when I thought about it.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we covered everything. Any final thoughts about the Direct, you two?
I'm so torn between the two versions now.
Between
3DS and Wii U.
I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be rich in winter of 2014, so I'll just buy a Wii U and grab the game.
I mean, when I win the lottery, I'll get both, but like for now, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. I thought it's pretty smart to put the 3DS first because a lot of people weren't caring about it, but now it's like
the opposite of what you
said. That's what I said at the beginning, and you like argued with me.
No, because I was worried. No, I was worried that because it's smarter, but I'm kind of worried that no one's gonna get the Wii U version now.
Yeah.
But
you just don't want to admit that I was right.
No, you had a point. Like I'll concede that. But the thing is, I think it's smarter to put the 3DS version first because now people are going to be like, oh my god, I have to have Smash now. It's out on the 3DS. I'll settle for that. And then they'll get Smash for the 3DS. But now I'm kind of worried that no one's going to want to get the Wii U version because they already have it for the 3DS. And
I know I've said this before, but I think they should take the Smash Bros. Wii U and make a bundle with it with the Wii U and just like the regular Wii U price.
I'm sure they will because they did that with Mario and they did that with Zelda and like so many people are gonna want Smash Bros. So if they see a way they can get the Wii U and that game for like a better deal, then I think a lot of people will go for it.
Yeah, it worked really well with the Xbox One, so I think they'll probably like follow suit since no one buys Wii U.
And to be fair though, Brawl wasn't bundled with the Wii, but I think they're more desperate with the Wii U.
Well, because more people were buying the Wii.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they're probably gonna bundle the new Smash Bros. Game with the Wii U. God, I hate how they don't have their own titles.
It would be, I wish they gave it a cool name,
Super
but I mean,
Smash
they're running out of different words for fights.
They should call it Crossfire.
You should call it Royal Rumble.
I like that.
Yeah, because there's different fires.
They should call it Super Smash Bros. Royal Rumble.
Yeah, totes.
Anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you for joining me for this really, really, really long discussion on this direct.
Yeah, was it an hour and a half?
Yeah,
oh my god.
It was fun. I had fun. I really liked this.
Yeah, there was so much to cover. I'm glad I would not have been able to do this by myself. Thank you guys so much.
I feel like a radio show host. I feel good.
And thank you all for watching this really, really long video that's 2 weeks late by now, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, tune in for more coverage for future Smash Bros. Discussions as well as coverage of the Miiverse pictures. Thanks, and I hope you all enjoyed the direct as much as we did. This is Jared, Will, and Madelyn signing out.